Hey family, welcome back to another episode of Ohtobewhole with your girl Camille Young. That is me. What's up? Glad you're here with me on today. I had a few new subscribers. Hey, new Holy Rollers. Holy Rollers, y'all be sure to welcome our new subscribers in to the Holy Roller family. So glad you're here with us and joined us. Y'all, something I want to talk about this really just came up like just today for me. And it's nothing new, nothing deep about it, but it's a reminder. Patience. I want to talk about patience. I had two situations to happen today. One of them was in traffic. So I was in traffic and I was on my way somewhere. Kind of in a rush because I was running a little later than I had planned, and traffic was backed up like snail's pace, even in some portions of it, like we were at a standstill. And I found myself starting to get a little anxious, but then I started to think, I'm like, Camille, getting anxious ain't finna make the traffic move any quicker. Getting anxious ain't gonna make me get to my destination any quicker. So just take in the moment. Now, around me, and this is what I was saying to myself, but around me, you saw people weaving in and out of traffic, and you saw people going down that little emergency lane, speeding down there. And I was just like, we have to learn to be patient. We never know what God is protecting us from, or even if it's not about God protecting us from anything. What is the lesson? I talked about that several months ago. Get the lesson. What is the lesson? The lesson for me was, Camille, be patient. Because being anxious, Philippians 4:6 talks about be anxious for nothing. Be anxious for nothing. And why am I going to be anxious? Because it's not going to get me where I'm trying to go. And then I've just created a higher stress level for myself unnecessarily. Okay. So the second situation was, y'all know I love pickleball. Yes, that is the sport I enjoy and that I still play regularly. So a part of the game, there is a part of the game. I'm more of a slash and dash type player. I want to do a kill pretty much every time. Okay, and I'm learning to dink and just kind of go do the soft hits versus always trying to do a kill. And today I had the opportunity to be patient. But no, not Camille. She thought she had them. And due to the lack of patience, I ended up hitting the ball and hitting it out of bounds because I was trying to hit it too hard instead of just playing back and forth, because I got tired of playing that little pity patty with my with the opponent. I was like, man, let me end this, when all I had to do was be patient. And I wasn't. And so as a result, what was the result? They got a point, or we didn't get a point. I can't remember if we served or if they served. But at the end of the day, it was a turnover on my end because I lacked patience to just kind of go back and forth, because they were hitting it soft. I would hit it soft, and it happened, baby, about 2-3 times, and I got tired, and I thought I was ready. I had a perfect spot I was gonna hit it in. Messed up. And it reminded me, and when I got to the car, I was thinking, like, you gotta be patient. You've got to be patient. I've got to be patient. Say that to yourself. I've got to be patient. I've got to practice patience. Patience is a virtue. It is, because it includes waiting. Who likes to wait? Most people don't. But what is the lesson in waiting? You have to be willing to wait, because many times on the other side of patience is your breakthrough, is the prize, is the winning point. Is God protecting you from something that could have brought you harm? Or you are just learning the principle or learning a lesson around patience. So I just want to encourage you who are listening, Holy Rollers, let's begin to practice patience. Okay. And patience actually is one of the fruit of the Spirit over there in Galatians 5:22. Okay. Patience is one of the fruit of the Spirit. So begin to practice patience. And see how your life, your stress level will go down, your anxiety levels will go down, because really patience does come down to control. Okay. You want to control a situation. So that's why we are impatient. I'm speaking from, in the seat of impatience. I've gotten a little better, but it's still an area where I need to work on. And so I just wanted to bring this to you all. Some of you on here may already have, a patient spirit. I, not so much, because I'm a get her done type person. But I recognize that patience has its place. And the word says that too. Let patience have her perfect work. We've got, the Bible speaks many, many times about patience. So it's something that we need to practice, something that we need to make sure that when those times come where we are wanting something quickly, or we're headed somewhere and we think, hey, if I don't get to where I'm trying to go, this or that will happen. But don't you want to get there safely? I think so. Yeah. Get there safely. And again, we don't know what God is trying to teach us. We don't know what God is protecting us from. We just don't know. So it's many times we just need to practice being patient. Okay. Not lackadaisical, not indifferent, not talking about that, not procrastination, not talking any of those things. I'm talking about patience. Okay. All right. So look, that's all I got for today, y'all. I'm tired. I didn't play pickleball for about a good 90 minutes. So I feel a little tired. But thank you so much for joining me, y'all. We have the LTY Women's Retreat that we have every year. It's coming up. I'll be sure to put that down in the description for you to go on our website. And the retreat is in October. We would love to have you. Ladies only, ladies only. But if you or somebody come on, it will bless you real good. We are still in our discounted pricing time frame, so go ahead and get reserve your spot so that you can be a part of this year's LTY Women's Retreat in October. Okay, October 2nd and 3rd overnight event. All right. If you need more information, again, go to our website, or you can reach out to me at ohtobewhole.com or ohtobewhole@gmail.com. All right. Thank you so much. And look, how I forget? Don't get my book. All right. Don't forget to get my book. All right. ohtobewhole.com. You can get my book today. Well, you can order today and you'll get it not long after. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. And until next time, God bless.